Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, infinite honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, and Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who be well. Peace and blessings to the house that they be elect. I'm going to title this lesson, A Sword of Sharpened, Lord willing, short and edifying to the point. All right, this is Ezekiel 21 verse 9 says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It condemneth the rod of my son. That's every tree. Right? Because a sword is being prepared for these end times that we currently living in. All right, we're living in the latter days, the last days, man. Right, and that sword is being prepared. You got I believe Russia testing missiles. You got China preparing their young ones for war. Meanwhile, over here in America, the military is just folly, man. You get all on TikTok doing all types of TikTok dances, and these people not ready for no real war. Because a couple years back, when the whole thing with the Ukraine, these people were scared. You had women making videos talking about they didn't sign up for this. But, when you join the military, what you expect? That's how you know, hey, man, this place is through. Because, first of all, women have no business being in the military at all, okay? You're not created to fight wars. That's for men. But, hey, this is what you marched for. This is what you protested for. So, guess what? You got to eat the fruit of your own ways, man, all right? And a lot of you women, hey, you're going to be drafted too, as well as you men. All right? And we don't feel sorry. We don't feel bad because guess what? This is what you asked for. So the Lord giving you what you asked for. All right? So don't get scared now. All right? Gird up your loins. All right? Since you want to be men, you want to be equal as men. You don't want to be traditional women. So, the Lord gonna give you, he gonna give you over to the fruits of your own ways, man. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse 22, it says, How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Because our people hate knowledge. They don't want to hear the words of the Lord, the wisdom that this Bible teaches us through the apostles and elders of great millstone. All right, they don't want to hear it. All right, it says, Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you. I will make known my words unto you, and the Lord has making his words known unto the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. How? By preaching the truth on the highways and byways throughout America, Babylon the Great, and all different kind of major cities and minor cities, man. All right, you got men all over the world preaching this word, man. All right, so he making his word known unto you. Also, even the internet, man, via YouTube. Right, so he's making his words known unto you, and all these different social media platforms that you Jakes always on. So you Jakes have came across at least one Israelite video. All right, but that was the Lord marking you. All right, because the Lord gonna make it known unto you. All right, but it's up to you choose to repent and come back to the ways of the Lord, and especially you men, to repent and come back to the ways of the Lord and learn the ways of the Lord, and eventually teach and make your body a living sacrifice, man. All right. It says, because I've had called and you refused, I have stretched out my arm and no man regard, right? Because the Lord is stretching out his arm right now. The spiritual arc is still open, but we come into a time where, you know, it's slowly closing, because Esau's legislation, he's trying to put out different legislations to shut up this word. I think now they said they're gonna I think something about they're gonna lock up free thinkers or something like that. Something like that in that case. But it's coming down to the wire, man. To where we gonna enter into in that famine of the word. All right, and I'm gonna try to grab that too. It says, but ye have set not all my counsel and what none of my proof. Right, our people ain't taking heed to the counsel of the Lord. All right. It says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but shall not find me. Right, because the time of that grace period that you had to try to get yourself right with the Lord and repent, you chose to put it off because, hey, we know that you jakes. You like to procrastinate. You'll wait till the last minute to try to do something, but nah, this ain't what you do. Ain't what you do regarding this truth. Nah, you have to. The scriptures say, "Seek ye the Lord in the days of thy youth." You jakes, you want to wait till the last minute to try to repent and all that, but the Lord ain't working like that. You can't wait till all hell break loose, you know, to try to, get this thing. But, the scriptures say, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. So you may have some come in at that last hour, but a lot of you will be rejected because you was caught up into all this folly, making mirth while sword is being sharpened. With these nuclear missiles, Esau making new legislations regarding guillotines and martial law and all these other things, man, to gain full control of the American people, man. And these things are coming to pass. That's why the scriptures say, make no tarry and turn to the Lord. All right? Because these things will surely come to pass, man. All right? It say, put not off the Lord from day to day. All right? It says, for they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. Right? Because our people, they hate knowledge and they choose not to fear the Lord, man. Like you can have a conversation with Jake, like probably on the job or some shit. You may meet another, like me, for example. There's this another Jake. It was another Jake that knew he was an Israelite. And we was working on all the same truck. And it was this one other Jake. There was three of us. There was this one other Jake. Well, he didn't know, but he hated knowledge because, like, once we start talking about truth, Jake dipped. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Jake dipped. But that's an example of Jake hating knowledge, man. It says, verse 30 says, they were none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruits of their own way and be filled with their own devices. Right? So they're going to be, they got to eat the fruits of their own way. All right? because they choose to hearken to the knowledge, man. All right. It says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whosoever hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil, right? Those who hearken unto the Lord, they gonna be quiet from the fear of evil, because they took advantage of this grace period. All right. Damn, I forget what I was about to grab. Give me a second. Let's see. This is Joel 2:1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh coming, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and a day of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even in years of many generations. All right, because we blowing the trumpet right now. We warning the people of the sword that's being sharpened. All right, But our people ain't hearkening this, man, because it's about to come a day of darkness and gloominess. All right. It says, a fire to devour before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, and nothing shall escape. Right, because you people ain't gonna escape this upcoming destruction, lest you repent. Hearken to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the Lord willing, as brothers that's partaking in this ministry, we make it up out of here. All right, because what moves and pushes us to be out on the highways and byways week in and week out, and put these daily videos up, is that fear, because we don't want to partake in the Lord's second death, right? Because we working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, because we know that the Lord has a controversy with this place, man. All right. So with that's all I had. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakadash. Again, double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, who well. Peace and blessings to the house of David elect. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.